Hello everybody. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you all can hear me. So today we've got here. I got Sadmac, I got Patrick, Retro Techie Alex, Patrick Geis, Ozelot, Mike Mullet, and Thomas Armstrong from a while ago, from when I first started, so I don't know if he's still here. But welcome. How's everyone doing? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I've been about half sick all weekend. Uh, Zombie Geek, hello. Of course, the one guy that wanted this damn stream is Jay, and of course he's not here, at least not at the moment, I don't think. And of course, Prada has to make his appearance. Hey, jerk. Yes, I love you too. He tried to play escape artist yesterday, ran out the door. He wanted to go on a car ride yesterday, and I didn't want to take him on a car ride because I had things I was doing. He always wants to help, that's for sure. He's a pain, but he's cute. He's fluffy. He's very soft. He's very pettable, if you know what I mean. But he gets on my nerves because all he wants to do is cuddle. 24 hours a day, that's all he wants to do is cuddle. Ugh, it's annoying. And he follows me everywhere. I can't even take a piss in peace. Ugh. Come here, Cracker. Rada, come on. And here's the other one that was laying on my desk. He was sleeping over on top of my bin of PowerBook G4 parts. Hey, Soul Blats. He's sitting here burning up a storm right now. Yes, I have a big bin of PowerBook G4 parts. Simon likes sleeping on it. Well, okay, so Simon sleeps on the backs of PowerBook G4 parts. Um, Shadow used to sleep on top of a Mac Pro I had in my bedroom until I got rid of it. Tabby is usually sleeping on top of my G3 blue and white. Uh, Lydia is over sleeping on my desk where my Mac Pro is. Oh, that's cool, Alex. Oh, okay. I'll have to let Jay know that. He was wondering what the deal was with the G4s in the bad RAM slots. Hello. What are you doing, Cracker? What are you doing, old boy? Huh? You're older than some of my computers are, you old fart. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Yeah, Simon does look pretty good for being old. He's 19. He's an old fart. He gets around pretty good, too. You should see him with a laser pointer. It's hilarious. He chases that thing like he's on crack. But yeah. You're definitely not geriatric, are you? Oh, Alex, that's a very good question. You're delving into more technical stuff. Yeah, most of my cats like laser pointers. The problem with playing with the laser pointers with my cats is there's too many of them. So, yes, Jay, it's fixed. I managed to get it to start purring. So therefore it's fixed. It purrs like a cat. Yeah, it's true, and the battery's running down. Yeah, I need to get the loud one fixed. Oh, all right. My favorite game console is anything that has Zelda. But I also do collect. I collect other. I have a. Let's see. What do I have? I have a. So I have a Game Boy Advance. I have two uh, DS Lights or DSIs. I can't remember. Come on, Simon. I have a 3DS. I have a Wii U. Can't really see my consoles too well, but I have a Wii U, a PlayStation 2 Mini, one of the later ones. I have a PS3 Slim, and I have a Atari 2600 flashback over there. And I very rarely play any of them. And if you see on top of the TV is my Zelda Monopoly. So I don't really play a lot of video games on consoles, but I do like some of them. Um, I have games. Let's see here for the PlayStation 3. I've got Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. There's BioShock, Plants vs Zombies, Doom 3, BFG Edition, Crisis 3, Uncharted and Uncharted 2, Dead Space, Alien Isolation, um, and I also have The Last of Us, which is actually one of my favorite games for the PlayStation 3. For the PlayStation 2, I have like all the Grand Theft Auto games that they made, uh, the Harry Potter games that they made. I got Resident Evil. Pinball Arcade. Uh, and a couple. I mean, I got a couple others. Oh, Star Trek Encounters, and for the Wii U, I just have all the Zelda games and Super Mario Brothers U, I think it's called. And then I have a whole bunch of games for the. I have a few games for the Wii, the old Wii. Uh, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, Pinball Hall of Fame. Got Wii Fit. I got the Wii Fit U because I actually have the Wii Fit board and everything. I don't use it, but I have it. So, and I got a whole bunch of 3DS games. Most of the ones I've downloaded. So, well, there's a story behind the Wii U. So I bought when they first announced years ago. When they first announced that they were going to release a Zelda game for the Wii U, I ran out and I bought a Wii U. I got it. Me and my ex, we got our tax return back, and we had some extra money, so we were like, yeah, let's go get a Wii U, so we can play mainly to play the new Zelda game. So we ran out, we got it, and I had the freaking thing for like 2 years. We barely used it, and here they didn't release the damn game until the end of the Wii U's life. So I kind of got fucked on the whole Wii U thing. It's not a bad system. It's actually a very decent system. But the fact that it wasn't popular really put a damper on things being released for it that were decent, unfortunately. So, yeah. But yeah, the Wii and the Wii U both have PowerPC chips in them. Yeah, I actually would like to. There's a lot of stuff you can actually do with the Wii and the Wii U homebrew wise, and I've actually thought about doing that. Same thing with the PlayStation 3. Um, although the PlayStation 3 is a lot more supported than the Wii U is. Well, that's not too bad. So, but yeah, I'd like to fart around with the PlayStation 3 a little. Um, yeah, the GameCube also had a PowerPC. So a lot of game consoles out of them. They were very good for gaming. Um, I've actually done a little bit of work on the PlayStation 3. I've got a 128 gig SSD in it. The original hard drive died. Put an SSD in. I think as fast as it's ever going to be. It's amazing how much faster it loads games now. It's ridiculous. So I actually do have a Twitch account. It's called Mike's Mac Shack. I just don't use it. And I'm a horrible gamer, I can tell you that. I am a lousy gamer, to say the least. Yeah. Oops. Sitting here trying to use my Mac mouse. So, this is the crap that I got today. And you can see the Queen of Darkness in the background. Just enjoying herself over there. So I got this thing here. So, all right. So the kid that I got the iMac G5 from also had this. This is a 2006 iMac, as well as the 17-inch one I have. it either has no hard drive or the hard drive's been or the hard drive is dead. But I will show you what this thing's doing. So the kid I got the iMac G5 from, he's been farting around with some of these older Macs, and I have my old 2008 Mac Pro that was just kind of sitting around doing nothing, so I traded him that for this. Because he's a good kid. He's really into this old retro stuff, so you know. I figured he said this one here he thinks it has a bad GPU in it. So I want to show off what exactly it's doing. So we're gonna boot it from Snow Leopard DVD right now. But what I was thinking is I have the 17-inch Intel iMac, and if the logic boards are similar or close to the same, and I was thinking about taking that logic board and putting it in this machine because this has a 20-inch screen. Yeah, my Mac OS versions go from 10.4 to 10.6 to 10.7, then to 10.11. So everything between Lion and El Capitan, I've never actually used. I've always jumped right from Snow Leopard to El Cap, and never had any issues. So I like Snow Leopard, and then I love El Cap. El Cap's a great system to use. Still runs rather well even today. So as you can see, here's the first glitch. You see this line. Now this isn't all the time. This is actually the first time I've seen that. But that's a glitch. You see, there's artifacting here. Yeah, I've never used Yosemite or Mavericks. Yeah, I should play with them. Ooh, Catalina. Yeah. I use Mojave. My Mac Pro has Mojave on it. I tried Catalina on my Mac Mini and I hated it. So, well, now we got a spinning beach ball, so not sure what the heck's going on here. But suffice it to say, this thing has issues. So, I think the prudent thing at this point is to crack it open and see what's going on inside the machine. I haven't opened it yet. It's been sitting here for a week. Desk is a mess. And as everybody will tell you, I absolutely loathe opening these goddamn things. Oh, God. Nothing worse on this earth than trying to crack one of these fucking machines open. I don't know why I laid it down like that. I was thinking of the G5 iMac I was working on where you just took the whole back off. I've got the front comes off of this one. So I'm pretty certain this has been opened before, so it should be fairly easy to get open. Yep. Wow, that came open too easy. I think we should put it back together and try that again. Oh, yeah, I gotta take the screws out of the bottom, I guess. What screws? There's a whole lot of no screws in this thing. Holy Christ. Yeah, I was watching Futurama earlier. Okay. Yep, this has definitely been opened. Yep. So most of the screws are missing for the display. Well, the one camera wire was already disconnected, so I think when he was in here, he might have been in a bit of a hurry. Or somebody was in a hurry. Well, I believe this machine came from a recycling center. Um, so it's not terribly surprising that there's screws missing. Because a lot of the times, the guys at the recycling centers, they just want to pull the hard drives out and that's it. And yep, there's no hard drive. As I figured. Alright, so yeah, there's no hard drive at all. So that's missing a couple of screws. This is the inverter board for the backlight. So and the RAM is stuck. Oh, goodness. I was going to let everybody know right now, I don't know how long I'm going to do this for because I don't feel the best, so. Oh. Alright, there we go. So we got 2 gigs of RAM, and trying to see the spec label here. I think it's a 2.16. Yeah, 2.16. And it came with 256 megs of RAM, it looked like. So it's a pretty low spec machine. So let me see. Well, it has Bluetooth. Yeah, I have flying toasters on my Mac Pro over there. Alright. Let's see what we gotta do here. This is definitely the first time I've ever messed with one of these. So forgive me if you think I'm doing something wrong. There's definitely a lot of screws missing out of this machine, so somebody was definitely had this thing apart. Alright, speakers, which appear to be a pretty good nick. Oh my god, Jay. You're gonna make me get up and go check my texts. I guess my phone is sitting here. Yeah, Jay, I already have that. It's more exciting to do it without the service manual. I have the service manual. I have every service manual you have. Because I got them all from you. Jackass. Is that just your way of telling me I'm fucking it up? Thank you, though. Glad somebody thought of it. Oh, this is smaller than that yet. Get another toolkit. No, unfortunately, there's no goodies inside here. There's not even a hard drive inside here. Although when I'm done, there will be a drive in here. There's the airport card, which I probably didn't have to take out anyway. Hey, at least the battery's on the front of this one. Guess we can unplug the power supply. So it makes you wonder why the power connector is all the way down here when the power supply is all the way up here. I mean, that doesn't make any fucking sense. So you just drag the wires all the way from here all the way down here? I mean, seriously. Who designed this damn thing? Must have been an Apple engineer. They're about as bad as car engineers. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. No, these don't have laptop guts inside. Well, they're pretty freaking close. Oops. I would say in the big scheme of things, it's probably barely one step above laptop. And it's pretty miniaturized, all things considered. I mean, it's pretty fucking small. Well, this is a Core 2 Duo, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it suffers from overheating problems. Truth be told. Core 2 Duo is a pretty good processor for a lower cost, low power chip. Oops. But man, does that fucking thing run hot. Oh my god, does it run hot. Well, I will say, this thing is a hell of a lot easier to take apart than G5 is. Alright, let's take a look-see. Yeah, I'll tell you what, a Mac Pro makes a pretty good space heater, too. Um, One thing I've not had to worry about in my living room is using the heat, because my 2009 Mac Pro does a pretty good job at keeping everything warm, to say the least. So, but yeah, a Power Mac definitely helps too, especially a G5. Ooh, G4s aren't too bad, but G5s are horrible. I'm not preheating the oven. I'm not that stupid. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Yeah, Jay, my i7 in my 2013 MacBook runs pretty fucking hot too. But then again, all freaking Intel processors run hot. It's just their nature. Freaking Apple should have went with AMD. They run a hell of a lot better. And their mobile processors are light years ahead of freaking Intel. Sorry to say. Yes, I'm an AMD fan. Get over it. Well, shit, this has a fucking socket on it. No shit. Check that out. I didn't know that. So there's actually a socket here for the processor. So thermal goo on the processor is not horrible, but the thermal glue on the GPU is hard as a rock. So AMD had some pretty good chips. Now, when it came to like workstation class, like the Xeon, no, I would never expect an AMD to even get anywhere close to what a Xeon can do. Truth be told. But in terms of stuff for like the iMac, I mean, an AMD FX was way better than a Core 2 Duo, or even some of the Core series processors. I mean, I had an AMD FX, a quad core, or 6 core. Can't remember. And it was, I'll tell you what, it was a damn good processor. I mean, I never had trouble with it. Never failed to do anything I threw at it. Nothing. You know? Wow, this is coming off amazingly well. Yes, you do get more bang for your buck on an AMD. Sorry to say. I know there's Intel fanboys or AMD fanboys. I've never been an Intel fanboy. Never. I've never cared for Intel processors. Even back in the 386, 46 days, I always chose AMDs over Intels. Because the price to power ratio was much better, I think. At least that's just my opinion, you know. Whoops. Ah. So since this has a removable processor, it makes me wonder what kind of a processor I could actually put on there. Whoops. Maybe if I try putting the board on the right fucking way. Oh my god. God, I feel like such a fucking idiot. Ugh. We're going to try this and see what happens. If this doesn't work, then we are more than likely going to go to plan B, which is to gut my 17-inch and use the guts in this 20-inch. Assuming that that can be done, which I imagine it probably can be. I can't be any differences in the board. I would think at least in my experience, and you know, I could be wrong too, but I would think that these iMacs would probably use the same exact board, just have different cases and screens. Okay, Alex. That might be something to have to look into. That'd be pretty neat if I could put something else on this. It'd be cool if you could put like a pen wrench or something in here. That would be awesome. Oh, oops, wrong screw. Definitely something to look into. That's I didn't realize that these were socketed like that. That's pretty awesome. Not to mention exceptionally unusual for Apple. Oops. Freaking screw. Oh, there it is. Well, they probably didn't go with the whole let's make the Core 2 Duo 64-bit because it was supposed to be a budget processor. Like the Celeron, like the old Celerons. It was Apple's real low end, or not Apple, it was Intel's real low end processor. Unlike the Celeron, the Core 2 Duo actually wasn't a bad chip. The Celeron just fucking blew chunks. But the Core 2 Duo actually isn't bad. I've actually gotten some pretty respectable performance out of Core 2 Duos. Not to mention the fact that their power demands are a hell of a lot lower than most other processors of the time. Which is why I think that's why Apple was using them in their laptops. Yeah. I'm glad somebody's on the same page as me on the Celeron. I fucking hated Celeron. First Celeron I ever used was a Celeron 333, way back in the day. Man, that thing was a piece of shit. My AMD K6-2300 blew it away. Well, you know, in terms of the PowerPC 970 or 950, you know, that was, first of all, that was a server class processor. I mean, it was an IBM Power processor. Power 4. I think a Power 4 that they quite literally just drug off the shelf and used. You know, so if Apple and IBM would have developed the processor technology more, they probably could have gotten the power to performance ratio they wanted. But the problem is everybody was in a fucking hurry when the G5 came out. The G5 was already delayed by over a year. The G4 was never supposed to. First of all, the G4 was never supposed to be in production as long as it was. And with the limits of the G4 being pushed, and believe me, they pushed them pretty freaking hard. Um, everybody was in a hurry to get something out to market, and that's actually how they ended up with the power processor being the G5. And just for anybody who's not in the know, IBM still makes the Power series of processor today. Matter of fact, my IBM AS400 server at work is actually powered by a Power 8 processor. But using a server class processor like that was never going to be a good thing for a desktop computer. My server actually runs OS 400. I only remember what my first Celeron processor was because it was such a truly horrible experience. Oh yes, Dave. There's still a zillion AS400s. I service the damn things. I know. There's still quite a few RS6000s in service too. Believe it or not. You'd never believe it, but there actually are. There's quite a lot of RS6000s still in service. Of course, they're very old and very slow nowadays, but as long as they're serving their purpose, they're usually being used in a retail type of environment. Those are the ones I still service. Those run AIX. Alright, so this thing's together enough that I can boot it. And we can see if we start having graphic issues. If we're still having graphic issues, then I'm probably just going to say screw it and just swap the board. Because I'm honestly not going to fuck around with it. Of course, another problem I see is that there was no screws holding the LVDS on. Oh, there was actually one. It broke. This thing does have an LG LCD in it, which is pretty good. No, people don't bring their servers in here. I go on site and fix them. I do work for uh, NCR, fixing POS systems and whatnots. Oh shit! Oh, there it is. I forgot to put RAM in it. I seen that. As soon as I saw that light blink, it's like, oh shit! I forgot to put RAM in. There we go. Let's try this again. Yeah, my thin clients at work run Windows 7. Windows 7 embedded. There are still some versions of Windows 7 out there that are still supported. Yeah, sorry, Retro Techie. I didn't see your message. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I was paying attention to the iMac, so I didn't see your message. As soon as I saw that flashing light, I knew I forgot the RAM. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Ooh, so maybe after next month, we'll finally get new thin clients at work. Yay, that'd be nice. The ones we have fucking suck. They are slow as balls. I don't see any artifacts right now. Let's go into System Profiler. Yep, there we go. Yep, we're still getting some artifacts. Not nearly as bad as it was, though. Yeah, hammer drill works great for going through concrete, Justin. Yeah, see, I'm still getting like that. I mean, it's not nearly as severe as it was, but it's still pretty prevalent in some occasions. So I think what I might try to do. So I think what I'm going to do is whoa. Let's see if we can find a SATA cable, short SATA cable. Too short. That's longer. I think that one will work. And here we go. SSD. This is a 128 gig, so needless to say, it's nothing to write home about. But it will serve its purpose. My only concern is whether or not I can actually. Well, yeah, because the screen actually doesn't come down to here. Should be okay. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that explains that. Well, where the screw for that's supposed to go is all broken. Oops. Let's plug the Bluetooth aerial in. Of course, that screw doesn't fit there, so I guess the speakers are just going to kind of free float. That's what they were doing anyway. And I got to remember where these plug in at. Do, 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 do. Slide back behind here, isn't it? Oh, right there. Yep. Yeah, the sensor's right here. It's an SSD, so it's not like it's going to get very hot. Come on, Prada. Not right now. Well, at least I know the fans are working. Well, the sensor should still be sending data because the sensor's still there. It's just not actually physically attached to the drive. Whoever took the hard drive out, I mean, they might have taken all the brackets and everything, but they did leave the sensor. So, which truthfully is actually kind of surprising. I've actually gotten, I've had a few people tell me about these sensors being missing. But I mean, the sensor's still there. It's just not physically attached to the drive. So that's good enough for me as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there's a connector on here. I mean, you can just disconnect that. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be an issue. Good enough. Yeah. Yeah, I do need the eye hammer, that's for sure. There's two bottom screws. Let's see if we get one in the top. This is the same one. I didn't swap it. I want to try it. I want to try it with this one, the original, because it's definitely behaving better than it was. Oh, shit. So, just a note to everybody, you have to hook the LVDS up if you want to get any video out of it. I'm not sure if I do or not. Let's look in the. Oh, wait, what's this? Yeah, it looks like I do have a mini VGA here. I might have to try that out then. Let us see if we can load the leopard snow on here. Yeah, I have to get a screen out. I don't actually have one right now. I'll have to get a I'll have to dig a monitor out. Here, Jay, you're on my stream. See, now I have the line back. It always was a live, Jay. It's just getting some graphic glitches. Although I seem to be getting fewer now than I was. I have to repartition this as a GUID so we can have an EFI partition. I don't know. I kind of want to see what happens after I get the operating system up and running. See how bad it is. I can tell you for a fact it's a hell of a lot better than it was. I mean, it was bad before. The first time I booted this thing up, it was almost unreadable. It was glitching that bad. So this is installing. I'm going to shove that back as far as we can shove it. And while that's working, let me get something to drink. Anybody else want anything? Hi, Missy. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Well, I have some sparkling ice. Is that okay, Justin? It's about as good as the water gets in this house. You don't want tap water here. It's horrible. I wouldn't mind a Jack and Coke right about now. I have not had a drink in months. Couldn't even tell you the last time I had an alcoholic beverage. Patrick, you're in New Jersey? Whereabouts in New Jersey are you? Oh my God, Alex, I wish I had well water. Oh my God, if I had well water, I'd be in heaven. No, I have public water, unfortunately. Oh wow, that's not too far away from where Steve lives. Might have to get together sometime. And if Jay's going to be there after he cleans his office, that means he'll never be there. Yes, I should be there, Patrick. Steve is close to Holmdel, New Jersey. I'm not going to tell you where he lives. But yes, Patrick, I'll be out there. I'll be there at least one day. So Steve's going away. He has a wedding that weekend. He's still going to be at the show, sort of, but he's not going to be there full time. And I think this thing locked up. It did. Yeah, he should be there one day. I think Saturday he's going to be there. I'm not sure, but he's not staying at his house. I'm going to stay at his house and watch his animals for him. He's going to be away for at a wedding one day, so he's staying at a hotel, I guess. I don't know what's going on exactly. Oh, okay. I'm surprised we didn't see you, or did we see you when VCF had their swap meet, Patrick? Because both Steve, me, and Sean were there. Yeah, I've never been to one either. Steve's at VCF Midwest right now, which is why he's not on the stream. Oh, that sucks. No, I don't think I'm really streaming from Steve's place. The only thing I might stream from Steve's place is how much crap I can get in the back of the car. All right. Well, first things first, before we even touch this piece of shit. Oh, let's get the 17 out. Ugh. Ugh. Trust me, I'm sure Steve's going to have plenty of security cameras in his house watching my ass. Yeah. He's going to be like, "What are you doing in the basement?" Feeding the rabbits. For 3 hours? Oh, I can disable cameras too. No, I don't think Steve would do that. I mean, Steve does have cameras, but not like Jay does. My God, you can't even fart at Jay's house without a camera picking you up. And I will probably be driving out to meet with Jay probably sometime next year. It's all going to be dependent on my vacation from work. Ah, hold on a second, I gotta take this call. Sorry about that. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. No, I was on the phone. I had to talk to my brother-in-law. Sorry. Okay, so before we get too insane here, let's see what we're dealing with on this machine and see if we can make 1 plus 1 equal 2 or if we're just going to be totally boned. You know how Apple is, and they love to change things. It looks like the eyesight camera on this one is Firewire. The eyesight camera is different. So we might have a problem there. Well, that's not really a problem. I just have to swap the cameras. Okay. So, well, I noticed quite a few differences already. Which might just be down to the fact that this logic board's smaller than the other one. Nothing detrimental. Alright, let's get this display out. Well, the eyesight camera on one of these machines is about useless anyway. I mean, they're only 640 by 480 for crying out loud. Not like they're really worth a lot. You know what I mean. But what the hell. If nothing else, I'll at least be able to get some more screws, all the proper screws to hold this shit in. For the most part. Alright, this uses a totally different inverter too. I don't think this is going to work, guys. There's a lot of differences here. Like the heat sink's all the way over here instead of here. Well, see, and this inverter plugs right onto the logic board. There is no separate inverter in this machine. Yeah, I think we're going to hit a wall here, guys. I think there's just going to be way too many differences to make it worthwhile. Oh, yeah, I know. She's... Oh, God. That's Missy. She has definitely got a set of lungs on her. So, yeah, that's not going to work out like I thought it would. Which sucks, but... Oh, well. Yeah, not going to work, Dave. But, you know, there's worse things in the world. Yeah, it would definitely take a lot of hacking and whipping, and I'm not really in a mood to be doing hacking and whipping at this point. I'm going to be perfectly blunt with you. These machines don't really mean enough to me for me to be hacking and whipping. So, Patrick, how many times have I told you to quit using Siri? She's an idiot. Well, hey, I got an iPhone 6S Plus, Patrick, which was the biggest goddamn phone that they made back in 2016. So there, see, I can show you up too. My technology's just older. Bigger does not always mean better, unless it's an iPhone 6S Plus. I don't like text to speech or speech to text. Always drives me nuts when I'm walking around and people are sitting there fucking talking to nobody on their phones. It's like, I don't want to hear a one-sided phone conversation. I sure as hell don't want to hear a one-sided text conversation either. All right. So, all right. I do want to try one thing here. I'm going to try a different stick of RAM here. I think that's in. We'll try this and see if this makes a difference. Oh, there you go, Dave. Great phone. One of the best phones I think they ever made. 6S Plus, still use it every day. I'm even running iOS 15 on mine. What'd you do, Patrick? Did you load off? Did you bring your 2019 Mac Pro? Throw it on the bed? Uh-oh, Steve's texting me. This is terrifying. Oh. Let's see if it installs this time. Yeah, my Roku doesn't allow any typing either. You can see the chat, but you can't participate in the chat. So if I'm watching a chat in my bedroom on the 32-inch TV, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll have my iPad with me. I have an iPad Pro. I usually have my iPad or my my old MacBook just so I can sit there and chat. Yeah, I know. I don't understand that either. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I agree with you there, Patrick. Especially on an Apple TV. I mean, that thing's got more than enough power to allow you to have a chat. I mean, that is stupid. Ugh. Yeah, she's getting loud and annoying. Oh, that's not Missy meowing. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Come here. Come here, Miss. Oh, so far it hasn't frozen up. Simon had to make his presence known. That right there, that's the noisy bitch in the background. That black and white hairball standing on top of my IBM. Right there. Yell at that one. Yes, she is a noisy bitch. You should hear this one here when he wants attention. He starts screaming at the top of his lungs. Oh, this is Missy. This is the one that's been making all the noise. Come here. Come here, Miss Moo. Miss Moo. She is such a skittish little thing for some reason. I don't know why. Come here, little miss. She is a sweet cat. She is. She's very sweet. But she is so skittish. She's so weird. Yeah. This one does too sometimes. I'm actually surprised she's letting me pet her right now. Yeah, it probably is, Maddie. Either her, might have been Boots. Boots is her daughter. Yeah, Mike's Cat Shack. Yeah. This is Mike's Cat Shack, that's for sure. We definitely got Mike's Cat Shack going on, especially with this old thing. Good thing you guys are cute, because you're bad. You're not bad, but you're a good boy. You're a good boy, Simon. Yes, you are. You're a good boy, Simon. Yeah, she's just chilling back there. Lydia! 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 She's out. She's like, I'm just going to sit here and deposit all my black fur on Daddy's desk. Yeah, this old guy, he's a sweetie, Maddie. He loves nothing more than to lay on me when I'm in bed. First thing he does is make a beeline for my legs. Unfortunately, he does have a tendency to be a little nasty, don't you? Yeah, she do have a tendency to be a little nasty to the other cats every once in a while. This is proof that cats are the superior animal. Yeah. Simon is definitely old and crotchety, let me tell you. Aren't you? Yeah, it's still going. No, Jay, unfortunately it did not. It's totally different. I'm sure with enough hacking, I probably could have made it work. But like I told these guys, I don't really have enough care about these machines to really worry about hacking two of them together. I just took a different RAM module on this one, and it seems to be working. Whoops. So I'm installing Snow Leopard on it now. The time remaining still says 28 minutes, but the progress bar is still going, so... You're gonna let me hold you? Oh, wow. I'm impressed. You're actually gonna let me hold you. I've never been able to do this with this cat. I've never been able to get her to let me hold her without her going totally batshit crazy. We share 94% of our DNA with cats. Oh, wow, that's nice to know. What? Meow. 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 Oh my God, Jay. Seriously. I hope you don't fucking shit on the rug. Yeah, there's one. Right there, Dave. Oh my God. Uh oh, Maddie. You better watch out. She might start getting vicious. Oh, Christ. Now I got another one coming. Look at this furball. What, now you had to get in on the action? Is that what it is? Yeah, it's like a fucking parade of cats here. I'm about to send you to go live with your aunt. You want to go live with your aunt? That hyper ass dog? And the Queen of Darkness is still asleep over there on my desk, as you can see. She's just chilling. She's got toasters flying over her. Oh, God. I hope this fucking hurries up. I actually want to go lay down. Come on, hairball. What? Run. Prada is very soft. He's very soft and he's very floofy. He's not as floofy as Lydia. Prada, you're covering the camera up. Come here. Prada. Yes, he's a floof. Lydia! You woke up. And Missy just came up and got comfortable. Queen of Darkness has arisen. Now it's her bath time. Yeah. Yeah, she has awoken. Time for bath. So she can deposit all her black hairs everywhere. Fluffy bitch. Really? Seriously. Just knock shit all over the place. This is my life. I'm a crazy cat guy. What can I say? Yeah, I do have company. They drive me insane sometimes, but I do have company. Yeah. They are definitely all loved, that's for sure. That's mean, Jay. I have enough litter boxes I have to clean. Yeah, anyway, Jay's shit's on the rug now as it is. Yeah, the cats do make it more tolerable. I usually use the Target brand lightweight cat litter. I usually get four jugs of it a week. Right? Go scoop. I gotta scoop mine later. Yeah, but when you live in a second floor apartment, Patrick, it kind of sucks having a dog. My ex had dogs. They were okay. I mean, I didn't have any major problems with them, but just they were getting to the point where I had to carry the damn things up and down the stairs, and I just couldn't do it. And of course, she left me here with the fucking dog for like a month. So I had this goddamn dog here for a month. Yeah, that would be nice, Patrick. I mean, if I had a dog, they just open the back door into a fenced up yard and just let them do their thing, and all's right with the world, you know? See, this is why I like cats. See, I can have a cat with me and not laying on me or smothering me or anything else, you know? And I'm just letting her go because she's being quiet. I guess I just got more into cats than dogs because I always had cats growing up, so. I like dogs. I just prefer dogs I can give back to somebody else when I'm done with them. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Patrick. You don't understand how the dog. I love how this progress bar is almost done. It says there's still about 10 minutes remaining. Oh, now it's the installation is complete. It goes from 10 minutes to the installation is complete. Well, let's see if this thing will boot Snow Leopard. Well, boot something. Oh, Titty Cat? Never heard of Titty Cat. That sounds very provocative. Oh wow, you can really see the screen glitching now. Yeah, so you can see the problems right there. It's not that bad. I mean, so this has a Radeon X 1600, 256 megs of RAM in it. So this is an iMac 5, 1. So I think this is newer than the other one I have. I think the other one I have is a 3, 1. All right, so let's hook it up to Ethernet, and let's get some software on this hunk of junk. Ooh, damn, she's warm. Rada, come on. It's annoying. Let's eject this before I forget about it. Summer. All right. Well, I think part of the reason that YouTube loaded so quickly and, of course, subsequently froze is because it's loading the mobile site. Actually, it just froze the whole damn computer up. Yeah, it just froze the whole computer up. Pretty hot back behind this LCD panel, I can tell you that. Yeah, we definitely got something going on here. Yeah, something's definitely borked on this thing. Yeah, I'd say she's borked. Hey now, ATI made the 5770. That was one of the best graphics cards they ever made. And I just don't like NVIDIA. I mean, I do have a Quadro in this Dell I'm using. The Intel integrated GPUs are fine. They're just not that powerful. Like the Intel Graphics 4000 and up. Cool, Patrick. Yeah, 5770 is a great card. It just doesn't support metal, unfortunately. But for a lower end, well, I mean, by today's standards, for a lower end card, it still performs relatively well. I just gave my 5770 away, unfortunately. That was in my 2008 Mac Pro. I should have kept the damn thing. Because they're still going, I mean, they're still fetching like $100 now. Mine was a PC version, though. Mine wasn't a Mac. Yeah. Yeah, well, I have a 2011 MacBook Pro, and that just is 13-inch, so that just has the Intel HD 4000 graphics. I mean, I have an RX 580 in the Mac Pro over here. This machine here has a Quadro K 4000, I believe, 3 gig, and because it's running Windows, it's doing all the graphic. The GPU is actually doing all the work for the stream, and that's why everything runs so nicely at 60 FPS. Because my CPU is barely even working; it's at 7.2% right now. So, hi, product. But on that note, I think I'm going to call it a day. So we know that this thing is borked. So now I'm going to think, do I want to get another board for it and fix it, or do I just want to freaking use it for parts? So, ooh. I mean, there's a heatsink and thermal paste on the Intel GPU. It's integrated into the processor. So unless your processor doesn't have a heatsink, you got an issue. Yeah, they're all built into the processors, Patrick. Any Intel GPU is all built into the processor. So you guys all have a good night. I'm going to get going. So I'm going to go lay down. So you guys all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.